Do you want me to stop it and start over?
No. Good morning, Todd Bittner here. First time YouTube, first time video. Second year trying to grow giant dill Atlantics. As you can tell in the background, I do live in the city, coming from Wisconsin, right up on the Lake Michigan shoreline. Kind of shady in this area, but last year I tilled up the wife's flower bed and decided I wanted to try and grow giant pumpkins, and it was kind of a fight tooth and nail. A lot of bugs, a lot of rain, just about everything that a gardener can go through. Anyway, lots of grass, lots of shade, trees, so all the vining was growing in the grass. I had to pack compost dirt underneath the vines to get the secondary roots to grow. But in the end, I came out with two 76-inch giant dill Atlantics. One of them was, I was pretty proud of both of them, really. I don't know. This was last year's. You can see it okay. But yeah, it was fun, to say the least. And this year I joined the Wisconsin Giant Pumpkin Growers Association. One of their sponsors on their website is Wallace Organic Wonder, and I decided, like a lot of people, you kind of research two ways to heck and back, trying to find out what's good, what's bad, and it didn't matter how hard I dug, I couldn't find a bad review on this product. The proof is in this product, you know. I mean, Guinness Book World Records, huge pumpkins, showcases on talk shows all over. Really good, great product for what I can tell. So I decided this year I'm going to try and beat the odds a little bit, and I purchased a few of his products here. The Wow Wonder Brew for watering them, the Wow Soil and Plant Booster, and the premium. And being as educated as I can't pronounce words for nothing. The Microzyl inoculant. So, anyway, Ron to me is about as passionate as any gardener I've ever seen. Very personable gentleman out in Rhode Island, and I started emailing him, asking about his products. I've talked to him on the phone. If I didn't understand an explanation in his emails, he explained it a little bit better in depth, and he recommends the Wow Super Starter packs for transplanting. I did not go ahead and order those, but I am going to mix the inoculant and the booster together down in the hole for transplanting the giant dill Atlantic today. So without further ado, I'm going to set this off. I'm going to bring this over to the wife. She's behind the camera today. Set this little guy off to the side. I did amend this pile from last year. I tilled in a lot of composted horse manure. I tilled it, turned it, probably about 30 gallons. I dug it down from where you can see it's level here. I dug it down and probably another 2 feet below that, and I tilled in close to 35-gallon can of horse manure. I put in composted soil from the compost yard. I put perlite in here for better drainage. There was a lot of clay under on the bottom. So, and it's probably 3 feet by 5 foot mound, and I tilled in a bunch of perlite way down at the bottom and such. So I have a 6-inch starter pot here. It may be a little young, for transplant, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I have a lot of faith in Ron's products that being that they're organic, they're not going to damage the plant and they're going to do nothing but benefit it. So it's got its first true leaf. It's also got the start of where the vine is going to go, and I want the vine to head towards the camera, so that's the way I'm going to point it, and I want it to go towards the south. So find a nice, you see how nice, and I got that all tilled up nice. It's been sitting idle here probably 3 weeks. We've been fighting with rain around here for, oh my lord, we've been getting just pummeled with it. The last rain just a few days ago, we got over 2 inches of rain. Mother Nature has not been kind to us this year again. Last year it was hot and dry around here, so lots of extra water. This year I'm fighting to keep everything dry enough so I don't flood it, and I'm gonna dig a nice portion of this out. Ron recommended that I mix the amount that I need, and the bag does come with a little scooper for measuring, a teaspoon on one side and a tablespoon size on the other. I'm going to test fit this. Oh, that's plenty deep. I could actually put a little bit back in there and make sure I'm not too overly deep here. I don't want to get too crazy with the getting into the pile here and disturb it. It was fun last year, that much I'll say. A couple of these miscellaneous rocks, they don't hurt nothing. That looks pretty good right there. So we're gonna start with the microxyle. Now on the back, for transplanting, 1 to 2 tablespoons. We're going to go ahead and add 2 to the bottom of the hole. That up. We're going to get the plant booster out. And that's got the handy dandy measuring. Ron recommends that you put it down in the bottom of the hole, mix it all the way around. Make sure when you set this, it comes in direct contact with the root zone. And I'm going to follow up with some compost tea to water it. So sprinkle that all the way around the hole. And if you want to walk over here with the camera and take a shot, you can lean over and see how I got that in there. Now that was the microxyle inoculant, and then I'm going to add, where am I at here? Another 2 tablespoons of the booster in with that. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this all the way around in here. There we go. Set that off to the side. Clean up my digger a little bit here. I'm just going to kind of scratch this down in there a little bit. I don't want it too... I'm going to leave this stuff hanging on the side a little bit so that it has a wall of it to take care of it. Come over. Hopefully he doesn't come unglued on me here. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm going to have a little waterlogged mess here. Yeah. Like I said, lots of rain this year. And we're going to set you nice and gently down in that hole. I'm going to pull you back a little bit here, get some of this down in there on the sides of the root. Oof, yeah, not a good sign. That's alright though. These are, last year I had one planted somewhere that the deer ate the entire plant right down to the stems, and so I pulled the whole plant up, and it was actually, I threw it back in the brush, and it was actually kind of humorous because it was laying on top of the weeds. and she can contest to this, that when I did this, the plant literally was surviving off the humidity and the morning moisture that settled on the weeds in the plant in the morning. And it had 8 blossoms, 8 huge male blossoms, not a root in the ground. It was feeding off of the condensation and moisture of the air. And I think it survived for, what was it, about a week or two? Yeah, they're a very resilient plant, I've noticed. I mean, I planted pumpkins before, but nothing to this extreme. So that is that. And I will try and do an update in about a week or two. We're gonna shake this up. And wow, Wonder Brew. Give that a good drink. Get that soaked all the way down in there. And I'm gonna dribble some right over the cotyledons and the leaves. Get that down into the inoculants and let her soak in and get that active. And that should be more than enough for the next couple days. And we'll check back in probably about a week and see how it's taken off. Like I said, wow. Great guy, great product. I think I found something I can believe in when it comes to gardening. So we'll see you later. Thanks.